Hey guys, what happened last night during the Iowa caucus is completely ridiculous. Okay, this is exactly why we need to make America think harder. So take a look at this. This is 11 hours ago. So midnight, Mayor Pete declares victory in Iowa caucuses with 0% of vote in. Okay. It's 12:29.
What a night! Because tonight, an improbable hope became an undeniable reality.
Look at these people. They're just so fooled. What is that? Boutigay? Boutigay? Boutigay?
So we don't know all the results. But we know by the time it's all said and done, Iowa, you have shocked the nation.
You shocked the nation.
By all indications, we are going on to New Hampshire victorious.
Look at these people. To put all the 6 black people, I read from another tweet. That's just insane because that person was one of the 6, so they forced her to move there, unwillingly. Okay, and now, so what's the question is why? Why at this time? Okay, there's 0 votes in, and I mean, there was complete chaos, and even DNC said the results can't be sorted out until later and on Tuesday. So why did you declare victory? Here's why. Okay. This is huge. Mayor Pete Buttigieg responded to being called Mayor the Cheat. Okay, Mayor Cheat after prematurely declaring Iowa caucus victory. This is from Newsweek. Oh, see, Mayor the Cheat was trending on social media following the debacle surrounding delayed Iowa Democratic caucus results. Oh. People just said, looking at what happened last night, looking at all of the data we've got, it was an extraordinary night. We are absolutely victorious coming into New Hampshire's campaign we launched a year ago. People say, you're not senator, you're not a national name. What business does somebody from a mid-sized city in the middle of the country have running for president? Said we shouldn't even be there. And now, here we are, in the position that we are in, coming into New Hampshire for what we think will be another historic height a week from today. Pete said that a paper process will verify his victory, adding that because people are physically present in the room during caucuses, they can see how people align. It's verifiable, but still very, very frustrating. Okay, that's big. Li Fang, a journalist for The Intercept, tweeted early Tuesday that the caucus app was created by a firm called Shadow. What a name! It's called Shadow. That was paid by both the Nevada and Iowa Democratic parties and Pete Buttigieg's campaign. 3 different sources say a firm called Shadow developed the Iowa Dem caucus app. They haven't responded to comment, neither has Iowa Dem Party. That firm was paid by both Nevada and Iowa Democratic Party, disclosed show, also by Mayor Pete's campaign. Okay, this is huge. That's why Mayor Pete knew he would win. Because it's his app, right? It's a company, his campaign, sponsored. Is that democracy? Oh my gosh. That's why, Mayor Cheat was trending on Twitter. And here's Pete Buttigieg's response. Okay. It's ridiculous.
They're essentially victorious. There are people online saying that your claim of using the V word is, I think the hashtag is mayor cheat. In retrospect, do you think it was a little premature to take the stage and use the V word?
No, I mean, looking at what happened last night, looking at all of the data that we've got, it was an extraordinary night, and we are absolutely victorious coming into New Hampshire. I mean, this is a campaign that when we launched a year ago, people said, you're not a senator, you're not a national name. What business does somebody from a mid-sized city in the middle of the country have running for president? Said we shouldn't even be here. And now, here we are in the position that we are in, coming into New Hampshire for what we think will be another historic night a week from today.
Oh. It's gonna be historical, but it's gonna be notorious, okay? It's insane. Okay, look at this. Look at the evidence, okay? So the creator of the app that crashed tonight is Mayor Pete Fan. Coincidence? For sure. I'm so excited to announce that another acronym has acquired Groundbase, the best CRM SMS tool on the political market, along with their incredible team led by at GJ Mina, and are launching Shadow, a new tech company to build smarter infrastructure for campaigns. I launched a presidential exploratory committee because it is the reason for bonus and it's time to focus on the future. Are you ready to walk away from the politics of the past? Join the team at PeteForAmerica.com. Man, Pete is running. See, the CEO was so excited. This is the best evidence you would see that this is a fix. Hashtag mail cheat. Coincidence? For sure. Okay, coincidence. Let's see what the coincidence is. Mel Pete actually hired these magicians, right, to be the caucus precinct captains. This is insane. Interesting footage emerges from the Iowa Caucus tonight, where a ballot manager announces a tie between Democratic presidential hopeful Pete Buttigieg and Elizabeth Warren. They then flip a coin to decide which candidate gets the delegate.
So we're gonna flip a coin. Warren and Buttigieg are tied, and in order to break that tie, we have to flip a coin.
What?
38. So this is for a second delegate. You're gonna call. I'm gonna flip. Okay. All right. Jeez, this is ready.
Yep. Yeah.
It is tails. So Pete Buttigieg wins the coin flip and the second delegate. We're gonna name the delegates in just a second.
He didn't even say who's the tail, and then he just flipped it, and before anyone can see it, he says, "Okay, it's Pete Buttigieg, his tail." What? This is like the magician's choice, right? Have you seen this magician's choice? So basically, magicians took out two cards, and then ask the speculator, "Okay, pick whichever one." Okay, and if the speculator picked the left card, and then you just use it. And if the speculator picked the right card, and we say, "Okay, here's your card, and I take this one." So in either case, the magician would just take the left card, which he already predetermined. That's like the forced choice, right? And that's exactly the same. That's like exactly the same thing this guy's doing here. This is totally insane. And can you imagine a democracy process in which flipping coin is how you decide? That's, oh gosh, look at that. Mayor the cheat. Okay, mayor cheat. And that's not the only one. I think there are many others. Ooh, that's why people are saying, okay, Yan upgrades America. Stop ignoring the updates, America. We need to fix what's broken and sweep out what's shattered. Remove corrupted government. Program removal failure. You must have Andrew Yang to completely remove the program. Oh, gosh. Look at that. Yeah, this has been confirmed that Pete Buttigieg's campaign paid $21,000 to shadow the company that made the app for compiling and calculating this Iowa caucus as well as Nevada back in July 2019. And no wonder he knows he would win. He knew in advance that he would win. Okay, he already prepared the victorious speech. This is totally insane. And this is another flipping coin, okay? Watch how Pete Buttigieg randomly wins this.
Like flip it over. Heads. Heads.
Buttigieg. So Buttigieg will get 3 delegates.
Is that the last thing?
Watch your watch. Like flip it over. Heads.
That's Pete Buttigieg.
Heads.
Buttigieg. All right, so Buttigieg will get 3 delegates.
I can't believe it. This is incredible. All right, so I'm totally disappointed. I don't know how to describe it. It's mind blowing. Okay, totally mind blowing. This is democracy. Let's take a look at this interview made with Pete on impeachment, okay, of Donald Trump.
Moment. From the political perspective, I think this is further evidence that it would be a mistake for Democrats to think that the way for the Trump presidency to end is by way of investigation. That could, of course, happen, but we've got to be paying attention to the kinds of conditions that made it possible for somebody like him to get here in the first place. I would argue a figure like this president should never have been able to come within cheating distance of the Oval Office, and I fear that if we're not paying attention to the causes that he's a symptom of, then not only is it possible for him to succeed in 2020, but we could also find ourselves with another figure like him, or even worse, in the future.
I couldn't agree more. So first of all, you are again stealing Andrew Yan's talking points. Okay, Andrew Yan is the only guy only candidate called out to say, Donald Trump is just a symptom. We need to cure the disease, and he's the only candidate who's saying, we should not be obsessed with impeachment, okay? We should not fantasize that, we can remove Donald Trump from the office by impeachment. You're stealing his ideas. And then you pointed out that it's more dangerous, right, to have another candidate. That's you. You are within a cheating distance, right, to the office. That's what you've been doing. And I'm glad that you called out on yourself. You just tell people that's who you are. And, the Democratic Party should be careful not to nominate a candidate like that. Okay? And okay, this is funny. So last night during the caucus, okay, a precinct, okay, a precinct captain responds to a caucus goer flipping out upon learning that he was a same-sex partner. He has a same-sex partner. It's a masterclass in patience, persistence, and love. Bravo. That was totally.
So are you saying that he has a same-sex partner? He? Yes. Are you kidding?
Yeah, he's married to him, yeah. We need to find out if that's serious.
Well, then I don't want anybody like that in the White House. So can I have my card back?
I don't know. He signed it. We could go ask.
I never knew that.
Well, the whole point of it is, though, if he's a human being, right? Just like you and me, and should it really matter? That's what.
Well, he better read the Bible.
He does, and he says that God doesn't choose a political party. Because
why does it say in the Bible that a man should marry a woman then?
Well, I totally respect your viewpoint on this. I so totally do. But I think that we were not around.
How come this This has never been brought out before.
It's common knowledge.
I never heard it.
We can talk to someone if you need to talk to them about this. I don't know the rules on this or not, but I guess what I would like you to just dig deep inside and think, like, should it matter if it's a woman or if it's a man or if they're heterosexual or homosexual if you believe in what they say? That's my question.
It all just went right down the toilet, is where it all just went.
And that's, you have a total right to your opinion, and I am not trying to tell you to think otherwise, but we'll ask what they want us to do. But I just ask you to look inside your heart, because you sound like a Christian woman to me, and I'm a Christian woman, and my God wants me to love everybody. I do, yep.
So you must not believe it then if you think it's okay for somebody to be married to a same-sex person.
No, I think we're just interpreting it different, and that's okay, because everybody gets to have their own beliefs. But what I teach my son is that love is love, and we're all human beings.
Okay, so what do you mean he's just a human being? You're saying to Earth's human, so you're admitting that he made mistakes, and that's a mistake? And the Bible says the love is between a man and a woman. I mean, that's from the beginning, Adam and Eve. I mean, how could you deny that? And God said it's a shame, men love men, okay? How could you be a Christian woman and then denying that, okay? And what do you mean that you teach your son love is love? I mean, love is between a man and a woman, and we are human beings. So, I mean, do you want your son to love another man and then you can't have your grandchildren? It's just insane. This is not a masterclass in patience, persistence, and love. Male Pete, if this is your love, okay, which I totally respect, then you should bring your husband to the public, to your, rallies, okay, to your victorious speech, okay, show your love. Introduce to American people, this is the man you love, okay? The opposite of Donald Trump is a gay candidate who likes men or likes math, okay? Math now means make America treasure homosexuality. Ooh. And then American people would get to know who could be the next first gentleman. Okay, not the first lady. Okay, this will be the first time we have a first gentleman in the White House. It's gonna be glorious. Alright, what do you think? How do we fix the democracy? Yang is the only choice. Okay, he's the only one that can fix this broken democracy system. Okay. Join me tonight, 7:30 p.m. Okay, Andrew Yang's town hall. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be glorious. Right. Thanks.